Kelvin Kiptum's name became synonymous with greatness in long-distance running, but in the months surrounding his sudden death, his legacy was clouded by a series of controversies that unfolded in the public eye. In the aftermath of his passing in February 2024, disputes over his estate quickly emerged. His father, Samson Cheruyot, publicly accused Kiptum's widow, Asenath Rotich, of taking control of his wealth and sidelining the wider family. Claims of financial hardship from his parents contrasted sharply with reports of millions earned during Kiptum's short but lucrative career. At the same time, a significant portion of his assets remained frozen due to legal and administrative processes, further intensifying tensions within the family. Adding to the turmoil was a dramatic paternity claim filed just days before his burial. A young woman, Edna Awor Otieno, alleged that Kiptum was the father of her child and sought legal intervention to halt the burial for DNA verification. Although the court declined to stop the funeral, the case introduced further uncertainty regarding the distribution of his estate. Online, the tragedy spiraled into speculation and misinformation. Unfounded conspiracy theories circulated widely, with some falsely linking fellow marathon legend Eliud Kipchoge to the accident. These baseless claims led to widespread backlash and even threats directed at Kipchoge and his family, forcing him to publicly address the situation. Meanwhile, reports from Kiptum's father about mysterious visitors prior to the crash fueled suspicion, though investigations later clarified they were representatives from a sports company attempting to resolve a contractual issue. Indeed, Kiptum had been entangled in a contract dispute with a Chinese sportswear brand, Kyodan Sports, over a deal reportedly worth $280,000. The disagreement arose after he appeared in competitions wearing Nike gear despite prior commitments, highlighting the complexities that accompanied his rapid rise to global stardom. Yet beyond the controversies, Kelvin Kiptum's life story was one of extraordinary talent, discipline, and determination. He was born on December 2, 1999, in Chepsamo, Kipchawat Primary School in the highlands of Elgeyo Marakwet County, Kenya. The only child of Samson Cheruyot, a farmer and former runner, and Mary Rotich, a volleyball player, Kiptum grew up in a modest rural setting. His early years were shaped by simple routines, herding cattle and running along forest trails, often chasing after seasoned athletes as they trained. It was during these formative years that his natural ability began to emerge. By the age of 13, he had started training more seriously, though without the structured support many elite runners receive. His education began at Chepsamo, Kipchawat Primary School, but his path diverged from the traditional academic route. Instead of pursuing extended secondary education, he enrolled at Chepkorio Polytechnic, where he studied electrical wiring and earned a professional certificate. Despite his father's hopes that he would become an electrician, Kiptum chose to follow his passion for running. Determined to succeed, he committed himself fully to athletics, often training independently and under challenging conditions. He rented a modest house in Chepkorio to focus entirely on his craft, embodying a level of discipline that would later define his career. Kiptum's rise in the athletics world was nothing short of meteoric. Unlike many Kenyan legends who transitioned from track to road racing, he built his career directly on road running. His early breakthrough came in 2018 when he won the Family Bank Eldoret Half Marathon at just 18 years old. The following year, he made his international debut in Lisbon, finishing 5th. His performances continued to improve rapidly. In 2020, he recorded an impressive half-marathon personal best of 58:42 in Valencia. But it was his transition to the marathon that truly stunned the world. In December 2022, he made his debut at the Valencia Marathon, winning with a time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 53 seconds, the fastest marathon debut in history. The year 2023 cemented his place among the greatest runners of all time. He won the London Marathon in 2 hours, 1 minute, and 25 seconds, setting a course record, before delivering a historic performance at the Chicago Marathon in October. There, he shattered the world record with a time of 2 hours, 0 minutes, and 35 seconds, becoming the fastest marathoner in history and edging closer to the elusive sub-2-hour mark in an official race. Behind these achievements was an intense training philosophy. Kiptum was known for running between 250 and 300 kilometers per week, significantly higher than the typical elite range. His relentless approach, combined with his natural endurance, set him apart as a once-in-a-generation athlete. In 2023, he began working closely with coach Gervais Hakizimana, further refining his preparation for future races. By early 2024, Kiptum was ranked the #1 marathoner in the world and was widely expected to attempt breaking the 2-hour barrier officially at the Rotterdam Marathon. His career earnings had already reached millions, with endorsements from brands like Nike and Amazfit and prize winnings from major marathons pushing his estimated net worth to around $5 million. Despite his growing wealth, he remained connected to his roots, investing in land in Uasin Gishu County, including a 4-acre farm in Naiberry where he planned to build a permanent family home. Following his death, the Kenyan government constructed houses for both his immediate family and his parents, recognizing his contribution to the nation. Tragically, his promising future was cut short on February 11, 2024. Kiptum died in a road accident along the Kaptagat route while driving his Toyota Premio. The vehicle veered off the road and collided with a tree after traveling several meters. He and his coach, Hakizimana, died at the scene, while a third passenger survived with injuries. An autopsy later confirmed that Kiptum succumbed to severe head trauma, including skull fractures, along with multiple rib fractures and lung injuries caused by the impact. Investigations ruled out mechanical failure, with high speed believed to have contributed to the crash. He was just 24 years old. Kelvin Kiptum's life, though brief, left an indelible mark on the world of athletics. From a young boy running barefoot in the hills of Eldeo Marquette to a global record holder on the streets of Chicago, his journey was one of raw talent meeting relentless effort. Even amid controversy and unanswered questions after his death, his legacy as one of the most extraordinary marathoners in history remains firmly intact.